What do the empty tomb and grave clothes reveal about Jesus' resurrection? Imagine walking into a tomb and seeing something that defies explanation. The stone is rolled away, and the body is gone. What does this tell us about what happened? The empty tomb and the way Jesus' grave clothes were found give us important clues. First, the tomb being empty shows Jesus' body was no longer there after his death. If someone had stolen the body, they probably would have taken the grave clothes too or left them in disarray. But instead, the grave clothes were neatly arranged, which is unusual if theft was involved. The linen wrappings, which were used to wrap Jesus' body, were lying in the same shape his body had been in. The face cloth that covered his face was folded separately and placed aside. This careful folding suggests someone took the time to do it, not hurriedly or in a rush. It points to a transformation, not just a physical removal of the body. Jesus' resurrection was a change that went beyond simply coming back to life. Another key detail is how Jesus left the grave clothes behind. And like Lazarus, who was raised from the dead and still wrapped in his burial cloths, Jesus was not bound by them. He appeared in a glorified state, unbound and free. This shows his resurrection was more than just coming back to life. It was a new, immortal existence. The Gospel accounts also mention how the stone was rolled away not to let Jesus out but to show others he was gone. The way the grave clothes were arranged hints at divine action. It was God's power at work, not human effort. All these facts together help us understand that Jesus' resurrection was a miraculous event. It was a sign of victory over death and a promise of new life for everyone. The empty tomb and the neatly folded grave clothes reminded us that Jesus' resurrection was a transformation into a glorified, eternal state, affirming his divine identity and fulfilling God's plan.